Hey everybody, welcome back. How y'all doing? I wanted to do a um, video for you. Thanks for coming by. I'm Laura at Tiny Toes Reborn Nursery, and this is Lucy. This is my portrait of me when I was little. And if you want to stay tuned, stay tuned. Make sure you like and subscribe. I don't think I told you what I'm going to do. This is how to take care of a vinyl doll. And I'm probably not one to talk. Things happen. If you watch my previous video of changing Angel and oh no, there's a boo-boo. I wasn't paying attention to her. And like she is right now, and I will show you, it's still a big boo-boo, and I should know better. She's right there, right there. She has some shoes on, but she doesn't have anything covering her. She doesn't have anything on her hands, and she should have something on her hands from the last time. Anyways, she ended up with some ink marks on her hand. And I know I did it, and it sucks. So I thought I would do a how to take care of your reborn doll, vinyl doll. So I'm preaching to the choir here, people. So I have Lucy here. She is my, like I said, my portrait of me when I was a baby. I have one baby picture of me. Actually, I have a couple, but this is a baby picture I have of me. And my eyes are actually open. So the closest what I found is her. And I named her Lucy. She's a big gal. I was a big baby. And this one has eyes closed. And my picture, the eyes are open. So, but very, very similar. The red cheeks are really red cheeks. My cheeks are red now. They've always been that way. So we are going to change her because she's still in kind of wintry kind of clothes. And she was in her Winnie the Pooh playpen, and she has Winnie the Pooh on. But we are going to change her into some summer looking clothes. And I'm going to talk to you about taking care of them. Now, my dolls sit. I mean, they are sitting. They're in a crib. And I'm looking at them, and the only one that has their hands covered is actually Grayson. They should have their hands covered if they're sitting, you know. But I don't. Like, I get thrifted clothes for her, so I wash them before I put them on her. You should wash new clothes also when you get them before you put them on your doll. And no dark colors. I do have some dark colors, but the inside is really light. It's protected. But for the most part, you will not see my dolls in dark colors unless it's protected underneath. Light colors are better for them. Let's see. I have my paper right here. So let's change her and we'll go on from there. If you're gonna wipe them down, like I use air dry paints. And I guess Jake is my only heat set paint doll. And I use wipes on him. I don't do it very often. And I don't use wipes on any of them very often. Once in a great while. Like if I'm gonna role play or whatever, I will do, I will wipe them off like I will wipe her off. She has big toes, big cute feet. I have the Pampers Sensitive perfume-free water wipes are the best for your dolls. Doesn't matter if they're silicone or whatever. I don't have any more. I did have some. They are a little bit pricey. So I will take one out and just kind of, like when I strip her down, I will wipe her vinyl. I won't wipe it hard. I mean, she is varnished, but if you wipe hard enough, the paint will come off. And the same with the silicone doll. If you wipe hard enough, it will come off. And I'm going to try not to be in the way. of changing her. Now, this gal is big. She is 6 to 9 months. And I was a big baby, and I tried to match it for my picture, and I was probably about 6 to 9 months old in that picture. So she was bigger. Now I will look at her. Everything looks good on her because she's been covered. She's not peeling. I keep her covered pretty well, but I will wipe her down. I haven't wiped her down in a while. So I will wipe her down. I am going to take the t-shirt off. They all should have a t-shirt on underneath them. But I'm going to take this off because it's a long sleeve t-shirt. And I'm going to put her in a summery type shirt. I could change the t-shirt to a summertime one, but I'm not going to. Are you going to let me have it? Huh? She has got a big head. I have a big head. And I rooted hair on her, but it's really sparse because it looked like, and I didn't root it right either. And this is when I was learning to root. I did it this way, and you're supposed to do it that way. And I did it wrong. So it looks funny. So if I had put it the right way, her hair goes back. It doesn't go forward. And she's got some sparkle on her. I do like her eyebrows that I did. And she's been sitting, so she's got some glitter on her because she's been over here. And my Christmas stuff is over there, so when I'm taking it out, glitter gets everywhere. So I do kind of wash her ears. And this, you can take, if you see dust inside here or in the nose, you can take one of those, I have one right here. Where is it? Well, I did have one. One of those nasal things, and just blow air. You just blow air, and you can clean it out. You can clean it out. But I'll wash her eyes because she has glitter everywhere, guy. I don't know if you'll be able to see her in her eyes. She has some pretty glitter in there. But we tried to wipe it out, huh, Luce? So she is a big baby. I can't believe how big she is. I don't like doing big babies. And it looks like her paint's weird right there, but it's fine. And I'll just kind of wipe them down just a little bit, because it's been out in the air, so it's kind of dry now. And I'll just kind of wipe around. Just wipe it. And so it looks good. Now, because she has a little bit of hair, I would spray on some stuff, but I'm not going to do that. I was going to change her diaper, but I don't think I need to. She's a size 3 in diapers. She's big, and I only have a couple of them. I don't have that many. So what I am going to do, though, because she's my doll, and she's got a cloth body, I do this on my own doll. I will put some powder on because I like the smell, and it's on her cloth, so in the diaper. So I don't think it, if it does get on her vinyl, I just wipe it off. I don't think it hurts, but maybe long term. But like I said, I don't do this all the time, especially with her. Like this last one, I changed her in the early spring, I think. I change her maybe 4 times a year. Like she'll have this on all summer. I won't probably change her again until fall. So this stuff she'll keep on. So she has 3/4 limb. So she can't just wear, she can, but I don't want this part to show. So I'll put a shirt underneath this. But this is cute, nice and summery. And it's got the gingham down here, so it's kind of vintage. Supposedly it's vintage. So, and it's big, so it'll fit her. But this shirt is not vintage. This I got with, it's called Hopscotch. I think it came with another outfit. And I don't remember what it came with. So, and this is 3 to 6 month size. So I'm hoping that it will fit her good enough for this dress. So she has a shirt on. And when you're dressing them, you dress them just like you would a real baby. You know, you don't want to pull on the arms. And the same with, especially the silicone. You want to grab from inside the sleeve and grab the hand and then pull it out. But you pretty, because these dolls are so sensitive that you don't want to be tugging on them, you know, any of them. The vinyl can rip, not the vinyl, but the, well, I guess it could on the fingers. Let me see if I can button her up. Okay, there's one button. Can we do the other button? Loose? Huh? You're kind of smiling at me. Okay. Okay. Well, the top one came undone. Let's see if we can button it up again. All right. So, what was I saying? You don't want to tug on them, the head or the limbs, any of them, on Reborns or silicone. Especially silicone. I can't get that back on. Here, I'm going to lay you down. Lay you down for a minute. That buttonhole is kind of outstretched, huh? Okay. That's good. All right, let's sit you. Let's sit you back down. Okay? Sit you back down. So, and this, oh, this sleeve covers her arm pretty good. That's cool. Now, I got these as a thrift. These are 60s, these little bloomers, and they're kind of outstretched, but I'm going to put them on her anyways because there's yellow in the shirt and there's yellow on here. So I just got some yellow. I'm not going to cover her hands. I should, but I'm not going to. So, if something happens to her, it's my own fault. Right, Luce? It's my own fault. And sometimes if I have a hard time, I will pick them up just like I do when I had my kids. I always picked them up to fix their shirts. Plus they were getting antsy, so I always picked them up. All right, girlie. How's that? Oh, this fits you good. I thought it was going to be huge on you. It's not. It fits her really good. So she's 6 to 9 months, definitely. I am going to cover her feet. I should cover her hands too and her arms, but I'm just going to lay her back down in her crib, and nobody should touch her. And these little socks are so cute, so vintage, the little lacy ones. And I found these at Dollar General. I don't have I have little shoes, but I don't have like sandals and stuff for her. She's probably a size 1 to 2 foot, probably. But yeah, I've got these cute little shoes. I'll put these back on her. I love these. I got these through Wish, and they're huge. They're supposed to be newborn. And they are way past newborn size. But I'll put these back on her, so it will protect her little feeties. My babies didn't like shoes. I don't think I did either. If you could see my feet now, they're filthy dirty. I have to soak them to get the dirt out because I wear sandals all the time. And in Utah, the dirt right now is really dry, dusty kind of stuff. And when it gets mixed with water, when you go out and do the garden stuff, it's mud. And so my feet are so dry that they're filthy dirty. They're filthy dirty. But I don't wear shoes in the summer, and if I go to church, there's slip-ons and all that, and that's horrible to admit, but yeah, I would have to soak my feet probably a couple of hours to get them all clean, and I'd have to use one of those scraper things that you see to get all the dryness off the heels. I don't know, maybe it's an older lady thing too. I don't know. So anyways, they should be covered, just so that you don't get a boo-boo like I did with Angel. I still am upset about that, and I haven't done anything with it yet. I don't know. So anyways, let's put Miss Lucy up here so you can see her cute little dress and her, she's going to lean backwards. Can you see her? Yeah. Let me put you, okay, Liz. All right. She's so heavy. Let's see, here's her dress. Here's her little sleeves that I put on to cover her 3/4 stuff. So if their head is floppy, you want to support it as much as possible. And so there's that, and then you can see her little bloomers right there. I used too big of a thing here to put her together, but yeah, she's cute. And you smell good because I just put powder on you. Okay, what else are we going to talk about? Let's talk about, we talked about dressing them. She should have something on her hands, but we do not. So that's my own fault. Something happens. Pacifiers. On a reborn doll, you want to protect the paint as much as possible. So she has a magnet in her mouth. If she didn't, and I used a modified pacifier, that's awesome. But if she has if they have a magnet, you want to make sure that you cover it. I use felt is covered so it does not hurt her face, so it doesn't scratch her face. And that's my vintage Nook, like I have with the other one. And I do have a ma'am one for her. I think these are the only two I have for her that I've made. I'm trying to find a 60s authentic pacifier for her, but I haven't found it yet. So let's see, we wipe down wipes. You can use mild soap, like baby soap, teeny bit, and water. You just don't scrub it, and you don't do it very often. If it's dusty, you can use a beauty brush, or this has powder in it, which won't hurt her. You can dust her off that way. You can dust off. And what else do I got on my little thing? Careful with the hair when you're changing and stuff. Like she don't have very much on her. I'll show you what I have on this one, because I was just starting to learn. Is I kind of painted it, but she has hair sparsely, and I did it wrong in the front. I did it wrong in the front, girl. So instead of rooting the way you're supposed to, I did it the opposite way, and it's wrong because it's supposed to flow forward. So I was supposed to root this way, and I rooted the opposite way, so the hair goes backwards. So that's my fault. Oh well. But when you're when you have hair and when you're dressing them, you don't want to pull on their head when you're dressing them or taking clothes off. So her hair is glued on the inside, so not much is going to come out. But on a silicone, you can't secure it, so it will fall out. So you got to be careful when you brush it. You got to be careful when you change and unchange, or they're going to lose hair. So you got to be careful. You got to be careful with that. Oh, she's so cute. You're such a cutie, chubby girls. She's so big. Yeah, if I have a walker over here, but I want to get one that's 60s that it'll fit for her. So what else? Okay, protect the hands and the feet. I've talked about that. Grayson right now is the only one that has the hands covered. The twins over here they're kind of covered with each other and there's stuff on them, so they're kind of protected. None of the girls, except for Tegan, have anything on their hands over there. And Gracie does. And Charlotte doesn't and Angel doesn't. You think I'd have learned my lesson by now. But, yeah. Anyways, protect their hands and feet. Hair care, you can use a baby brush, a toothbrush. You really shouldn't put hats on them. Like Tanner's hair, he has hair. I put hats on him all the time. And the girls, rarely do I put hats on them. It's usually a bow. I don't think any of them have hats on. Nope, girls have bows. The girls have bows. I don't like girls in hats. Although Ariel looked way cute in hats. She still does. Let's see. Keep away from pets and small kids. Now, you've seen Daisy down here. She gets in the crib. She does not bother the dolls. She lays next to them. I've never seen her chew on them or anything like that, or otherwise she'd get the squirt bottle. She doesn't do that. She just lays with them. She doesn't do any of that. But you want to make sure that, if you do have pets, like I can't block this room off. But if I had a room with a door, it would probably be shut all the time and the cat wouldn't be allowed in. And then I talked about the pacifier, so it protects the paint. So, yeah, see, I made a big, huge list and talked about all of it. I will probably wrap her in a blanket because I'm going to put her back in her crib. In the crib. I'm not going to put her in her playpen. I'm going to put her in her crib. And she'll sit there until I want to put her back over there or whatever. It's sit her up. But, yeah. So I think that's about it to care for the vinyl. You just want to be careful with the paint. It doesn't matter if they're sealed or air dry varnished, just coated. I mean, I usually will do 2 or 3 coats of the varnish, so it's thick enough it's not gonna bother anything. And so the only one I've had an issue with, I mean, I've sold a bunch of dolls and I have not had anybody come to me and say, hey, the paint's coming off or anything like that. But Ariel's doll, her big doll, Kenzie doll, and that's because when I painted her, I must have got tired of doing it. It's a big doll. It's bigger than her. And her paint started peeling. So I think I didn't seal it correctly. So I have to repaint her. And Ariel doesn't want me to. But it looks like she's been out and got a sunburn and her skin's peeling. That's what it looks like. So if she's happy with it, I'm okay, but I'd like to fix it. But anyway. Okay, 20 minutes. I think we're good. So, yeah, if you have any questions, comment down below. I'll try to answer them as the best I can. And thank you for watching and changing this one and talk a little bit about caring for the vinyl. I'm going to do another video with the silicone, so we will do both. So there'll be both on the channel and you can check it out. So thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Any questions, like I said, comment down below. And our 1,500 giveaway is still going on, so make sure you go sign up for that. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye now.